So, actually, you know what, while I'm here, I'm just gonna grab the ruins. And actually sitting there is a better spot because I can see that army that's roaming around. You know, what I was just saying. Oh yeah, I take some of their cities. They lose their science advantage. I gain their science advantage. And I don't want to go too crazy because they do bring the happiness down. So do want to watch how many I'm taking out once. Resource booster ended. Spices, got more of them. Emeralds will end next turn. No, 4 turns from now, excuse me. And then I can use them right away again. Alright, let's actually wait another turn. They're not going to build the army up that quickly. Okay, now if I get a good crit on them, I'm just going to kill them all at once. Oh, they want their old city back. I don't care if I lose that one so much. I would care if I lost the one next door. But because they're over there, means they're not over here. And the capital's mine. So if I run over there, I should actually catch them in time before they move too far from it. Retake that city, kill the army. Ah, that's another pretty tough one. And they have another one there, there's more troops there. Actually, no, this is fine. It'll be fine how it is. I'm just considering some options, how I want to deal with the advancing scourge that is them. I think I'm going to put some of them in influence though. Because I want to have a nice empire plan, and I do want to start getting some cheap stuff from the other factions. Ah, good, they are still over here. And you no longer have your city defensive bonuses, well. And I've also healed up since. Same thing as before, these are melee units versus melee units, just gonna run right up to them. Actually, that's a pretty good spread. Yeah, the hero could heal right now, but I think he's going to be more useful attacking them at this time. Ah, that's another Ardent Mage thing. They can buff their units. That's what they just did. So these guys here have a attack buff, as I recall. No, they're no match for my troops, though. Good, chop them to itty bitty bits. Ooh, that looked like it stung. So they're gonna swing around me a bit. I'm only fighting these guys though, so I'm not too worried. And this means I get a pretty good surround on them too. Pretty sure I'm going to kill that guy with just these 3 here, so these guys are going to hit him instead. Ooh, nice. Actually, not really that nice. They defended. That was nice, though. That's what's supposed to happen against a glass cannon. I was not expecting to kill them all at once, though, so these guys are gonna... Oh, they're gonna target them. That's okay. Ooh, and they're running into a perfect position. Thank you. You guys are so awesome, so good. These guys will attack them. These guys are going to just circle this guy. At this point, doesn't matter because as soon as one of them dies, they're all going to attack the final target. And they're going to do that right now. Good. Hero is still going to heal. That's okay, though. Where should I go next, though? Probably down here because I know there's a city there. And there's a city there too. Ooh, that's a nice spot. I'll look at the capital again in a bit. They've expanded that kind of strangely, but I think I can salvage it. And that's... Oh, not quite. He's still alive. Hanging in there. Not anymore. Alright then. So, I have to retake that city, but that'll be super easy. No. So you can see they've expanded it a bit. Well, I don't know about that. Or But I can salvage it pretty quickly once the pillar goes away, because I can't place anything while the pillar's there. I can expand here, and then expand either here or here, and then that means something in here is going to end up tier 4 right away. So I can salvage it. It's going to be a bit weird right now, though. Which one is that one? Ah, the icy region. Right. Okay, so... okay, do I want more dust or do I want to do science? This one's pretty much a science specialized city, so I'm going to go for science. Let's go here, get the other industry tiles, and then I'll do the river bit that I mentioned before. That should be just fine. How are my other troops doing? Oh, actually, I'll be able to send up some reinforcements in a turn. Let's buy the rest of you, retrofit you. So I spent some dust I was saving up for a hero, but I'm on a roll right now, and they have quite a few more armies than I was expecting. I'm getting the life skill now, though. So I'm going to be even tankier than I already am. And attacking the militia gave my hero some time to heal one of my units. Splendid. Back to the capital you go, because they are fixing to take it back. That's all they have, though. All they have is melee units. Normally they spread out, at least get some of the Ateshi Zealots to ranged one. Okay, so they have it science spec right now. That's okay. I can do that. Did I ever see what the other resource in this region is? No, not yet. It's probably up here. Oh, they're running away. They see my ferocious dragons, that's why. Resource booster emeralds. Let's rock it out. On and out all at once. And these guys can meet up with them. Hooray! One neat thing, which you probably don't see because it's right on the peripherals of your vision. You can toggle between armies by clicking these arrows on the side. I think that's a pretty neat thing. Sometimes it's handy. Especially since if an army's actively sieging, it's not going to show up as idle because it is doing something. So that's a good way to find any armies that are doing stuff if you're fielding a lot at once during battle. Keep on running on up. Empire plan available. Still want the dust. Gonna go back for science though. Can do anything else? Not really. Those are going to also get more expensive now that I'm getting more cities. Same with the luxury resources. Oh, one more tech and I level up. Let's see, do I want to do science? Or do I want some food? Honestly, neither of those food techs are really that appetizing. Another good one, potentially the Imperial coinage so I can buy resources off the market. Maybe I'll get that later. I do want the science, so that I know I want for sure. Well, they're nice and spread out over here. Ooh, 20 wine. Not nearly enough, but that's good to find. So they have a few more units here than I thought. Let's manual it to be safe, though. Get some good habits. And then... I know that's a 3-tile city. I might as well just go there. Then again, that's obviously a bit more than that. Still, I'll decide. Depends on which one's weaker at this point. Is that all they're starting out with? Yes, it is. It's one thing I should mention here too. Go to attack whichever has the least units in it because that's all they're going to start out with. And it's going to take a lot longer for the larger army to filter in. And this is actually a good opportunity for me too if I can cram them back on top of those pillars. And they just wasted the buff. It would have been better to put it there. So if I push them back on the pillars, that means even fewer of their units are on the field. So we're just going to surround that guy just like we did before. He's a bit tougher. So they must be working on upgrading their units, as evidenced by that jump. Okay, so they're moving out a bit. But if that's all they're going to really have at the field at one time, like maybe 4 units at the most, with me killing everything else they put out. Oh yes, and I get 3 militia because they upgraded that city with a building that gives it. So, I'm going to have a lot of nice meat shields to help me push them back. They like to attack the militia too, but they aren't going to attack whichever attacks them first, like this Drakkenling. That's why he got hit just now. Oh yes, that's right. Push them back on that tile. Now they can't move because they already used their move action, retaliating against those Drakkenlings. Even if I kill them with this, which I didn't. Oh, this is gonna be a bad time for them. And that's a militia. Ho ho ho. Is that more militia? Yes, it is. Okay, you actually, no, you attacked the militia there. Keep them grounded in place. And doesn't really matter who I attack right now as long as I keep these guys on those tiles. Yeah, I'm going to kill them, which means they're going to have another reinforcement slot, but he's going to come in surrounded by the enemy. It's going to have a bad time. Not a surprise party you want to be invited to. Drakkenlings, not really good party guests. They kind of eat everything. Even the party favors. You don't want to have them as guests at a party. So yeah, the militia, they're just gonna die for me, but that's okay. Perfectly acceptable. Oh, all that talk about them not being able to reinforce, and they are out of reinforcements, as evidenced by a 0 being in that parentheses there. But that's a general concept. You at least get what I was trying to do. If they had an army in reserve, they'd only have been able to bring in 1 unit at a time then. And if I got really clever with unit positioning, I could get them so they were completely surrounded. Put Drakkenlings all up and around here too. No, I'm just going to kill these guys and then move on my merry way. Still, I have a good look at that city. Oh, it's right next to the Broken Lords, who are buddy-buddy with me. Can just barely see the border there. So if I get to see any of their cities, I'll be able to do some very nice trading. Let's see. It's kind of a weird spot. Can't see much of there. They still have 1 unit up there which was not pulled into the battle. Oh, they've leveled up again. They're level 5 now. 472 health now as opposed to their original 400. Well, that's leveling for you. So if I'm careful and keep them alive, and I forgot to move the other units up, I need to remember to do that. These are probably the only ones I am going to send as reinforcements though, because of the necrophage. And roving clans actually capped them off though. Yeah, you guys might be cool. We'll see though. Okay, let's have a closer look at that city. Is it squishy? Yes, it is. Yay, squishy city. Ah, they have some new troops up here. Ooh, Silex. They're basically the Harmony from Endless Space. They're a nice one, just because of that assimilation effect. Plus 0.5 resource per pacified Silex village on strategic resource deposit. So more strategics. They're good. Ooh, and this is a big city, a bit weirdly built. But they are good. Alright. So that should work for now until they get happier. Then I'll think about moving some of their citizens off of other stuff. Going to explore the rest of this region, at least so I can get a good look at... Actually, no. They have a city up there. That's probably something that they took over from the Broken Lords. Now, where's that city? I could go into that menu or just click on the tooltip, of course. Oh yes, you're building the market. No questions there. And these guys can probably do something else now. Yeah, they can do a market as well. Expand the bros. Market, bro. Lumber nonsense. Gonna move some of you to science as well. Let's see how this is going. So their score's dropping. Purple roving clans are gaining quite a bit. Oh, and they have a more powerful military than I do. They probably have a lot of mercenaries then. So they might be a threat. Orange still has the most powerful military, but they are dropping. Research, you can start seeing that they're slowing down, and I'm starting to speed up. Let's see, Dust, Roving, no, not Roving Clans, Broken Lords, still the highest. Though I was on par with them at one point. And Science. Oh, Yeah, they do start getting a spike as the Roving Clans and Science because of their trade routes. So I'll probably be buddy-buddy with them and the Mazari for now just because they're going to give me stuff and they trust me. Okay, what will you give me? Oh, you got that from a quest, I'm sure. Not enough wine to be useful. Let's see, any good techs? Actually, if they're going to give me that for just something I have here... Emeralds, maybe. I don't have enough gold to do anything, actually, so... that will actually work. So I have another tech, which will boost my science even more. He's pitying me. I don't have enough influence right now to really get to the full potential with him, but I'm sure I can weasel something else neat from him.